Hello everyone. Since I'm gonna have to check for it myself, I thought I would teach other people who may not know how to check if their own classic car has a numbers matching engine and transmission. And for those who don't know, numbers matching means that the vehicle has the original engine and transmission that the car was born with. Also going to be showing you possible locations for your build sheet or broadcast sheet, whatever it's called. Some of the more common areas and what they possibly look like in the seat. And I think I might have another one. Some of these cars have more than one build sheet, at least in the Chryslers, with this new Dart that I have. I've heard of more than one build sheet being in the car. So I found one, and I think I saw the location of the other one. So going to be showing my process of trying to get that out safely. But first, we're going to jack the car up and check the numbers on the engine to see if it's numbers matching engine and transmission. So let's get on it. Alright, I got the car jacked up, got it on jack stands, got me a flashlight, got a flathead to scrape off some of the oil and a rag to wipe it off. So let's get up under there and see if we can find these numbers. Alright, we are back on the passenger side, and this right here, see if I can get my flashlight in here. Okay, there we go. This right here on the passenger side of the bell housing has the VIN number on it. Just need to get that cleaned off. And I am seeing some numbers on there, so if you see some of them, then I will be cleaning that off the rest of the way, taking a picture of it, and verifying it with what's on the engine and what the VIN number is. From down here on the passenger side, we can actually see the year stamp on the block, which is right there, and it says 12/22 of 72. This is a 73 Dart Sport, so this would be correct for this car. It was good that I got up under here, because I do see that I have a bad freeze plug. So definitely need to address that. Probably going to be pulling the motor out, doing the fresh up on it to make sure it's good and not leaking. Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see these numbers. I do see some coolant right there. And right there. I may not be able to see these numbers right here. Wait a minute. These might be right here, I'm thinking. So let me get that cleaned off, and we'll see if we can find these numbers. Let me show you real quick where it is. Right there, right behind the motor mount, right below this drain plug right there. Right there. So I've already got my picture, so let's go check it. I've already got the pictures of the VIN stamp on the motor and the VIN stamp on the transmission. So let's go check it to the VIN and see if we have a numbers matching 73 Dart Sport. Well, after checking the numbers, the partial VIN on the transmission and the partial VIN on the engine, we do in fact have a numbers matching 73 Dart Sport, which is freaking awesome. Now for the build sheets or broadcast sheets. Potential locations can be underneath the back seat. I do have a picture I took while I was trying to pull out the build sheet with this car. I'm gonna splice it in right here. And other potential locations is if you have a regular back seat and not a fold down like this is, you have the package tray that has the speakers in it. Could be taped up under that package tray. Could be up under the headliner, I believe. Can be under the carpet. From what I've heard, I think people have found them under the carpet before. And other potential locations are behind the dash. And I looked up under here, and I did actually find I believe a sheet behind the dash. So behind the dash, taped behind the glove box. So I'm going to be loosening this glove box and seeing if I can get this get the glove box to fall down a little bit so I can actually reach behind it, because it's really tight back there. But I'm just seeing there are what looks to be some pieces of an old document in this glove box. I don't know if it's been eaten by mice or whatever, but I don't know what that is. Hopefully that's not part of the build sheet. Hopefully it's just like an old registration or something like that, hopefully. But let me get the camera set up and I will get this, well, let me get these screws out. I'm gonna get these bottom ones out and these side ones out, and then I'm gonna loosen these top ones so the glove box can actually fall a little bit, hopefully enough to reach behind and grab it. But let me see, get my flashlight. Don't think I have my flashlight in here, but it's behind here, up there, and I think I saw it. So let me see if I can get these loose and hopefully find that other build sheet. Get my flashlight. There is a sheet back here. Question is, I have no idea how I'm going to get that off. No earthly clue. I think it wraps around the top of the glove box too. So yeah, let me figure out how I'm going to get this off. Well, here it is. Here is the second build sheet for this car. The top part of the sheet is kind of eaten a little bit by mice, so I don't have that. I do have a bunch of the pieces, so I might try. I don't know if I can piece all that together, but I will be saving those pieces. But here it is. These numbers are a lot more legible than the other one, than the other sheet that I have. So here it is. Here are both of the build sheets I used. This is the one I pulled out of the back seat, and this is the one I just got out of the glove box. I got it in my really big transmission manual book, and I put this one in here also to kind of flatten it out, because when I got it out it was wavy and I wanted it as flat as it could be. So this is not laminated, this is just in a protective acid-free sleeve, and the bottom of this one was actually around the corner of the back seat frame, and a couple of hog rings were actually going through it. So the bottom of this one's kind of messed up a little bit, but the top is in decent condition, and the top of this one is eaten by mice, but the rest of it is extremely legible. The numbers on here are kind of really faded and hard to see. They are very vivid and very bright and very easy to read. So at least we have two of them to go off of, and we can still read the codes. This one you can still read the codes on this one, but it takes some extra concentration on it to really understand what it is. But yes, we have two build sheets. Well, as you can see, the glove box is back together, back in, everything adjusted right. Oh, I don't know if I showed it, but I do have three of the emblems I need to put on the outside of this car. Need to get another Dart emblem. But glove box is back in. And when you're getting your build sheets or broadcast sheets, they are very fragile. Chances are they're going to be very, very fragile. So don't just go grabbing on them and pulling on them. You have to be very careful with how you pull them out. Yeah, there, at least on a Chrysler, there's where you can usually find your build sheets, and that's how you check to make sure, check to see if your classic car is numbers matching. And this 73 Dart Sport that I got from my mom is numbers matching, and that is just so awesome. Everything that I wish my Charger had is back there. Everything I wish my Charger had, this car has. It has numbers matching engine and transmission. It has the fender tag. It has 2 build sheets. So it's very cool. And if you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.